developments. KHQ-MD electronic cigarettes. It's a new trend, but scientists say they still don't know much about them. However, statistics show more of you are using them. But are they safe, and how addicting are they really? KHQ local news reporter Lindsay Nadrich is live with everything you need to know before you get in on this trend. Lindsay?
Steph, electronic cigarettes have been around for about 10 years now. Lately, though, I've seen a lot more people smoking them in restaurants. Conventional cigarettes are banned indoors, but electronic cigarettes right now, they're not. So I did some research to find out if they're safe for non-smokers.
Essentially, to make any electronic cigarette work, you need a battery, a heating element, and we call it elixir.
Many people use them to quit or to reduce how often they smoke cigarettes, even though it's not currently a Federal Drug Administration approved method of quitting.
What makes this different than a nicotine patch is it allows them to continue their habit.
There's no question that in comparison to conventional cigarettes, e-cigarettes are less toxic.
When you say that an e-cigarette is less toxic than a cigarette and less polluting than a cigarette, that's true, but you're comparing it to tremendously toxic and polluting devices.
But that still doesn't mean e-cigarettes don't pose any health risks.
But the important thing to understand is that doesn't mean they're safe. That just means they're less toxic.
A big part of the marketing for e-cigarettes is that there's no secondhand smoke, which is true in the sense that nothing is burning. So what are they putting into the air? According to the FDA, it's everything from nicotine to a common chemical found in antifreeze.
And the claim that they just emit harmless water vapor is just obviously wrong, because if you look at someone using them, if you look at the e-cigarette company's own marketing, you see a white puff coming out.
A recent study conducted by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention found that the percentage of middle and high school students who use e-cigarettes has more than doubled in the past year. Many think aggressive advertising has a lot to do with it.
I can whip out my blue and know that I won't scare any guys away.
Aside from celebrity endorsements, it's the flavor choices for e-cigarettes that have many saying the product is marketed toward kids.
Apple to watermelon, variety of tobacco flavors.
But to regular e-cigarette users, that's a frustrating argument.
We don't promote this to children in any way whatsoever. But unfortunately, it's being adults, we like flavors. And a lot of people, once they begin vaping, they don't like the tobacco flavors any longer. They really enjoy blueberry, strawberry, and enjoy that a lot better than the tobacco flavors.
Bottom line, e-cigarettes are not regulated. Despite what you think, they're not good for you. And at least for now, Washington and Idaho pretty much let you smoke them anywhere.
And it's up to the establishment right now, because there isn't rules that prevent e-cigarettes in public establishments.
There are a lot of unanswered questions about e-cigarettes, so if you have something you'd still like answered, I'll be on Facebook for the rest of the newscast. I'll try to answer your questions as best I can with the research I've done and provide you links to information. Just head to Facebook, look for KHQ Local News, and start asking your questions. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Lindsay Nadrich, KHQ Local News.
Lindsay, thank you. Still ahead.